exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure. We exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure.
We keep them out front, stand back, get out of his way. Every time to display, put him on display. Gotta make him know, cause he left his throne with no hesitation. For some sinners took their place and gave him grace. We don't step out like some leaders, then we fell him as his followers. We should go like Iverson, spreading this gospel outside of your peers. Call to the nations, man. We giving our lives for this. Gifted with an instrument, the gospel we will implement. Tell him how he died, tell him how he rose. They in our own backyards and have yet to know. So grab your Bibles, drop them titles that you idle. His people out there hurting, and it ain't inside these churches. Trust me, he must have touched us cause we going all out. Yeah, it's hard to break peace with this sword up in your mouth. So they don't believe it. That's why we dusting off our feet when they don't receive it. That's that exposure, boy.
We exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure. We exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure. Yo, we overexpose him till everybody knows him. That's why we go in like open doors. A few that were chosen, like ibuprofen. You heal pain, not Nas, but the world is yours. We know that you live, our breath you give. Created all life above the ocean floor. We take Christ on tour, he gave life, took stripes. What more could we really ask him for? That's why we innocent, that's why we benefit. Privilege, he paid the dividends for Manson, a ransom. Even for cats like Charles Manson. So eventually, we can ranch in a mansion. Kingdom expansion, we shine like Jacob the jeweler. From the States to Jamaica, we making maneuvers. The master ain't got a master's, but he'll school you. False prophets will rise up, but don't let them fool you. We exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure. We exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure. We exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure. We exposed up, king like we posed up. Photoshop aperture, we give them that exposure. He ain't far away, Marsha Ambrosia. Twitter on smash, text blast, exposure.